What is going on, guys? Let me set my phone up properly so I can get this live stream going. I forgot to upload today, so I'm just gonna do a live stream because I don't want to edit a video. So we're just basically, I'm gonna wait for people to get in. Hopefully some do, and we're gonna get started with a Q&A. Let me pull this light a little closer. So yeah, my day was pretty eventful. I got a hand tattoo. I've been wanting it for like, I don't know, a few months now, but I just decided to actually go ahead and get one, so that was that. But yeah, show your tat. Well, it's still covered, but you can kind of see it right there. It's a cross. Down here by the wrist hurts very bad, but yeah, that was it. That was that. The first of many. Let me open up the live chat in this right here. You went from my biggest fan. Edit. But if you guys would like to start dropping questions or anything below, you can start now. I forgot to record a video today, so I was like, I was talking to my brother, and then I was like, oh wow, I forgot to upload today. Let's just go on live, and we'll call that the video for today. So that's what this is. 5 people. Let's go. If you guys have any questions, again, just drop them. But no, stuff's been going pretty well. I have a meeting tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday, with clients. I get paid like, I'm pretty sure I'm collecting a pretty big check, like almost 10 grand. So that'll be sweet. I'll probably just like hit up the Gucci store and blow all my money. I'm completely kidding. I'm not that person at all, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on in the next few weeks. I have a meeting I'm setting up with future clients. That will probably be set up within the next week or two, and then I have to just check in on a few potential clients, like reach out to them, you know, hey, would you still like to do work together and stuff like that, because I have had some that I haven't actually closed yet, so there's some stuff I have to do to get that going, but that's kind of been my, I guess, update to what I've been up to. What about you guys? Let me know. I did this live stream like so last minute and late, so my bad. I think, what does that money consist of? So yeah, so basically I get paid monthly to develop monthly to manage someone's social media and stuff, and run ads for them and stuff along those lines, but stuff I also do is like the websites. So the websites are a one-time fee that I charge to build the websites, and then what happens is I after I've built the websites, I can charge a fee to manage them. So I could name a song that you shouldn't play in a hospital. But I can charge them monthly to manage it and like update the website so there is constantly content on there. So that money, like the 10 grand, that's going to be from just a website. That was just a website. I mean, I charge anywhere from like $3 grand to $20,000+ for a website, to like over 20 grand. So, you know, websites can get pretty pricey, but if you are looking to get into this space, like there is so much money you can make out there if you know the right businesses to reach out to, which I've made videos on. So, you know, that's that, but that money consisted of just literally building a website. So yeah, I know you got all of your first clients through people you knew. How'd you go about reaching out to them? Did you post something on Facebook, text them, call? Yeah, so basically I didn't know everyone I now have as a client. So one I knew very well, so I called him. And I was like, yeah, well, let me do this for you. He's like, okay. You know, I ended up getting a check like later that week or something, and I got paid a few grand for that. And then after that, I reached out to I had someone over at my house, and someone he knew had a website that it was not good, and I was like, well, let me work on that, and then that ended up happening, and then from there it's like snowballed. So I met this pretty cool guy who owns a certain company. I can't talk about like the name of it, but I met him, and then he is now referring me to other companies. But as far as cold approach, I would suggest you guys, before you try to do cold approaching, on a big scale. You need to try and get clients to back you to where you can say like, yeah, I've already worked with these people, so like this is why you should let me build your website, just because I know what I'm doing. You know, these companies have trusted me, and look at the results I've been able to provide for them. That's exactly what I will do. That's literally what I'm going to be doing for the next years to come, until I'm too overwhelmed and just have to cap out on clients. But yeah, no, like Isaac is saying, like social proof is literally how your business will run. I've had people reach out to me like, hey, you know, it's cool that you're killing it, but I haven't signed one client. And I'm like, okay, probably because you've never offered, like, you want to offer basically less money than you would ever want to accept for a service. So to build a website, if you normally charge like $5,000 to $10,000, charge like $500, and they'd be like, are you kidding me? That's so like low of a price. That's nothing to me. Like, here, sure, take the money and let's see what you can do. And if you provide good services, they will be like, okay, this guy was pretty good. Like, he did his job, so I might refer him to some of my buddies who own, you know, this company over here, or this real estate agent, or something like that. That's what happens. That's how a business grows. A lot of people think I'm special because I have connections like that, but it's like, no, that's how it can happen for you. I'm sure you have maybe like an uncle or a cousin or a friend whose dad owns a company or something, where you can get that connection just by developing that quick little proof that you're actually doing what you say, that you know you can walk the walk rather than just talk the talk. So that's my advice as far as getting more clients. Any tips to get more followers on IG where I want to sell stuff? Any tips? I mean, I've been growing my IG, actually, like, has been growing pretty damn fast. I think I tripled in visits to my page within the past week. I went from like getting 50 to 100 views on my page to like now over 300 a week. And that was because I had like a sweet little thing I did to my Instagram when I shared it. That's on my old videos. If you go in the description, you'll like look at it and you'll be like, okay, I get what he's saying. So if you want to check that out, like after this live stream, go on my old videos, like video I posted yesterday, go in the description and see how I word my Instagram, like how I refer people to it. That's how I grow my Instagram faster. Trying to follow up on your advice vids. Awesome, that is good to hear. If you guys have any recommendations for videos tomorrow, you can always drop those here as well. Name a song that you shouldn't play in a hospital. Oof, I don't know. I was just at a hospital yesterday, I believe. Facts, social proof is needed. As of providing solid results, do you outsource it? I do it all myself. So I have had people that have reached out to me like, and I almost started outsourcing websites. Like I was gonna hire some people, but they kind of fell through. So I am currently doing everything myself, which I'm fine with doing. Like I'm fine with working. Plus I get to make more money. The only thing I wouldn't even say it's outsourcing is I have people who now go out and not like kind of reach out to businesses and then generate leads for myself, and if I close the leads, I pay them commission. That's the only outsourcing I do, so I'm not directly doing that much lead gen. Most of it's warm traffic, because I can convert warm traffic very easily, like when people already have heard about me and they're like, okay, yeah, Sebastian, the web developer, yeah, okay, let's give him a meeting. Like, that's easy to convert, stuff like that. So, but when it's like cold, I just have other people generally introduce them to me, and then that's how I end up working on that. Do you code your websites with a text editor? I use websites to build them. I do not know how to code at all. I'm not a web designer. I'm not one of those coding people. I did take computer science in high school, and I learned a little bit of what was it? I don't even remember. I was kind of off. I never focused in high school, so I don't know. But yeah, no, I basically use a web developer tool like Wix, Squarespace, Bluehost. What else? WordPress, all of those are good. I think Bluehost is one. I'm not positive. That's pretty smart. No cap. I am wearing a cap though. How do you handle hosting for the websites? Let's say a business is using WordPress. Now I want to use Wix. Basically, what you would do is if they would need a new website, you can just literally transfer it over. Like you build. I literally had that happen to me. That's funny that you asked. I had a client that had a WordPress website and they wanted me to finish it. They were paying me X amount. This is when I got started like a few months ago, or like 2 months ago. So basically they said, hey, well, try it on WordPress. I got on WordPress. I was like, I completely hate WordPress. It is stupid. Like, I couldn't manage it. I just didn't know how to use WordPress. So I was like, no, let me take over your site. We're going to switch platforms to Wix. Like this, I literally called her and or FaceTimed or something. I call my clients and FaceTime them a lot and text them just because I like to be very personal with them. I don't want to act like I'm some huge business, like, oh, well, let me have my, my client communicator talk to you. Like, no, I'll talk to you and say like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. So I told her, I was like, okay, so and so, WordPress is not going to supply what we need for the most cost efficient or the most cost efficient way. Let's try Wix. We'll hop in that. Let's see if you like the user interface, if you like the back end of that. And if you are interested, we will just completely trash the WordPress site. I'll get started on this Wix site tonight, and we will get it going as fast as possible. That's what I told her, and we ended up switching to Wix. It's easy for like a domain. Let's say you buy a domain through GoDaddy. Basically, what you would do is you would just literally point the domain to Wix. It's not hard at all. But that's what I would do if I were having clients like like I literally had that issue, Brock, as you were saying. Hate Fernando. But what would you recommend me to do if I have $100 to $300 that I would like to invest or work to make money from it? I mean, that's not, I've never, like for me when I had no money, like let's just say less than $100, I invested in one drop shipping ad. I'll never forget this, and an influencer ad, and I made like $700 in a day. I mean that was my turning point. But from then, I mean now I don't really invest my money much. I want to get into stocks, but I don't have any advice for you really. Like right now, I would say maybe buy and resell iPhones if you have $100 to $300. But I don't know. I'm going from like where I'm growing my bank account pretty rapidly right now. Like getting pretty big checks, like thousands of dollars worth of checks pretty often now. So it's kind of hard for me to I don't see why I need to. I don't know. I just focus on generating the income. I'm not really focused on investing it yet. I know I definitely should be in the near future. So stocks is probably where I'm going to be going soon. But as of now, I don't have much advice for you for $100 to $300 just because I'm not familiar with that amount. Unfortunately, but I was when I did do it. When I did have like a smaller amount, I was buying and reselling iPhones. 10 grand, not bad. I would have figured you would have gotten at least 5 grand to start in case the dude backed out after you're done. Well, it was no, it was basically like we had a document signed and everything. Like when you're working with big companies, they can't back out of deals like this. Yeah, because then I can just sue them for more. So yeah. That's why I was pretty trustworthy with that. But yes, no, most of the time I will charge 50% upfront. Can you make videos on all the money that you made last year and from where that money came from? Yeah, definitely. I didn't make a crazy amount last year. Like it wasn't like I made $500,000. I didn't I don't know. I don't really know how much I made actually last year. How do I get clients? What you can do is you can try to find out if you know anyone who owns a business that needs a social media managed or digital ads ran locally or a website built for them. And if they do, reach out to them. If they don't, that's fine. Try to see if you have friends that know people who have that. Like you kind of want to get, in the beginning, it's hard to convert cold traffic. So what you want to try to do is have someone introduce you to where you're a friend of a friend. So if you're just going to random business owners that you don't know at all, it's going to be hard to convert them because they're like, this is a scummy salesman that literally is just coming in here to try and get money from me. I've had someone tell me that. He's like, all right, Sebastian, what the hell? Like, what's the difference between you and all these other damn marketers who come in and try to talk to me? And I'm like, well, let me show you what I've done. So that's where I kind of have an edge. I have proof in the back, like I have stuff backing me. I have past work that I've done, so that's something that's awesome. Plus I have my personal brand. Yeah, I'm super grateful for having a channel with over 8,000 subs, so I can like say, look, I've documented all of my businesses that I've operated. So I'm a very trustworthy individual. I can do all this stuff. But for you, I mean, I have a video on how to get clients. I have a few of them, so I would say check out some of those after this live stream. I think 2 or 3 on that, and more to come definitely. But yeah. You probably already said it, but do you have a specific niche agency website or you have many niches you play with at the time? Actually, that's funny. I just made a video on that. So yeah. But to sum things up, I don't really find any specific niche important. I think they're all beneficial for my finances to make income and build websites for them. How do you get clients in the beginning? Do you ask money up front? Yeah, so I would say like go to the clients, potential clients, and then if they're like, okay, yeah, we'll do this, and then I would say, all right, so look, I would need 50% up front, and then we're gonna do 50% after. And if they, sorry, excuse me, if they say no, then you're like, okay, well, how do I know? Like, how can I trust you to like follow through when you can't even trust me? Like, I don't know. For myself, I haven't had an issue with collecting payments, so. For me, I don't know. I haven't had that issue yet. I've been pretty persistent with how I ask for money, and it's been followed through pretty easily. You just have to be transparent, like just communicate well with these people that you're working with. Do you switch between Wix, Squarespace, or Shopify? Any else? I use Wix and Shopify. That's it. So you can build everything with Wix while it looks very professional at the same time. Yes, the website I've built for one of the clients I'm working with right now, oh my god, it is a sick-ass website. Probably one of the best sites in town, like, for a business. I think it looks amazing. There's just so much you can do with it, so I really enjoy it. Do you think that enough money to do dropshipping? How does dropshipping work, or do you have a course on dropshipping? I have a ton of YouTube videos on that, Fernando. Those are my older videos, though. What was I saying? Okay, do you use the templates on Wix, or do you make their website from scratch? I somewhat use the templates from Wix. Like, I kind of use the general template, and then I just scrap most of it and add all of my new stuff, just because I want to make sure I'm differentiating the website, so, like, they don't go on another website and say, like, wait a second, this looks just like ours. Like, did he use a template? Which I don't think they'd be upset, but it'd just be like, they want more. Most clients, when they're paying like 10 grand, 20 grand for a site, they don't want you to just do that. So you need to make sure you're making their site look very unique, in a sense, and just making sure their site is professional looking and is like no other. So that's what I try to do. Thanks, bro. Facebook ads, AdWords, influencers, Twitter. Which ad sets brings the most traffic or results to your clients? That's like a impossible question to ask. I mean, some clients enjoy Facebook ads, some enjoy Google ads, some enjoy Instagram ads, some enjoy like web or newspaper ads. Like it kind of just depends. I would say for most traffic and most results for clients, that's going to be normally Facebook ads. Unless it's already a well-established brand, then Google ads will do the job, but it kind of just depends. I don't really do influencers for my clients yet. Bro, IDKY, but my conversion rate is very awful, and for some reason, IG influencers, I lose money. It's 1000%. Thanks for the value and help. I'm logging off. Well, thanks for tuning into this live session, Brock. Have a good night. But basically, you're not converting well is because you are either don't have a good product, number one. I can guarantee your product is either not good, the visual is not good, your ad looks too much like an ad, or your website is set up like shit. It's one of those, and if it's either of those are all very fixable. Just basically buy my course, and then, no, I'm completely kidding. But no, you want to find like the right product, because I've had products that have made thousands of dollars on an influencer page, and then I try another product and I get like zero, probably a few orders, which, you know, making a few thousand dollars from a post to making like 5 orders, there's a big difference. You guys like that joke? But so it's basically most of the time of the product. Like, it takes time to test products. Just because like it's an influencer post and not a Facebook ad doesn't mean you still have to test products. So I would say try to find a banger product. But yeah. All right, I think I did justice for my post for the day. If you guys have, again, any video suggestions, you can always drop them in this little chat room right now. And I'm going to go over and see if I have missed on any questions. And if not, I think I'm going to sign off then. Yeah, I believe so. So, hope you guys enjoy this short little live stream, and I will be showing you guys more on this little tattoo I got on my hand. It was awesome because, like, the tattoo artist, it's a girl I have used for other tattoos, but it was pretty sweet. Like, she asked me, she was like, wait, Sebastian, aren't you going to have a hard time getting a job? Like, am I going to be the person to make sure you, like, don't get a job? And I was like, no. See, I do this thing. I just bought Bitcoin, and I'm now a millionaire, so it's sick. No, but I told her what I did. I was like, I work from home, and my clients, some of them have, like, crazy tattoos, so we're chilling there, ink my hand up, brah, and yeah, I got a hand tattoo. But yeah, enjoy your guys' night. Have a great rest of your night. And if you guys would like to smash the thumbs up button for my little time for you guys, please do that. And other than that, have a great rest of your guys' night, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace. Cancel this, X. The X button is not working. There we go.